What's up, Sagittarius, and welcome to your March 22nd to 28th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with I got to hit you up with an oracle card here first, get a general vibe of the reading. Then we're going to do a 3-card spread with the Rider-Waite deck, past, present, future. Then we're going to do some clarifiers and an outcome card with the Universal Fantasy. And hopefully all is well for you there, Sagittarius. Remember, these are general readings, so, take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Don't try to make something fit that doesn't fit. Hopefully all is well. But let's go ahead and give the deck one last little shuffle and see what we got for you, Sagittarius. So for general vibe card, we have got the Regeneration card. Regeneration card is sort of like something healing, something kind of coming back to power. So maybe at this time you're sort of coming back into your own power. Maybe at this time, you're doing some healing, after some sort of like trauma or some sort of tower moment in your life, something like that has happened to you. Maybe it's just regenerating a relationship or regenerating, a broken connection with someone. So hopefully we'll get some more details on that with the tarot cards as we go along. But that's a good way to be, getting back to full strength, right? It sucks when, something happens to us, like a breakup or, a job loss or, getting snuffed for a promotion or someone breaking your trust or something like that happens to you in your life. And it can feel like, you can't make it. Like it feels like all hope is lost. But, one of my favorite bands ever, Judas Priest, they have a song called Heading Out to the Highway. And in the part of the song, they say, everyone breaks down sooner or later, but at least you can know that there's miles and miles to put it back together, right? So may not seem like you can put it back together right now, but it's coming back, right? And you got all sorts of time to do it, right? But let's get some cards going. In your past, we got the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is a young at heart person. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be a guy, but it can be a girl as well. Any gender, doesn't matter. And it's just a young at heart person who's just getting in touch with their emotions and their feelings and that kind of a thing. So the Page of Cups could potentially be you just getting in touch with your feelings, your emotions, kind of finding out what you really feel like, why did something hurt so much? Why does something feel so good? Things like that. So potentially if you've gone through like a breakup or something, this might be you kind of getting in touch with why it hurts you so much or so little or whatever, right? Like what just happened, sort of processing it. It can also be an opportunity coming in for you as well. He's got this fish in his cup here and the fish could pop out at any second. So it's possible that, you got to seize that opportunity before it slips away. So maybe that's an opportunity coming in for you here. It's also, like I say, it could be a young at heart person coming in for you. It could also just be you as well. So we'll see what we got for the rest of the reading. In your present, we've got the High Priestess. She's got the initials B and J here, so that might mean something to you. You would know. But the High Priestess is sort of all about gut feelings and your intuition. So whenever you get that feeling like you got butterflies in your stomach or your guts are in knots or you just got this sense of unease but you can't explain it, that's the High Priestess sort of trying to communicate with you, trying to send you a message, trying to send you a warning or some sort of communication. They'll be like, hey, like watch out, or this is good, or whatever, right? So in your present, it seems like you're very intuitive. Maybe you're, like I say, you're getting in touch with your emotions, right? You're kind of like coming more to an understanding about your emotions. Or maybe there's an opportunity coming in and you're very intuitive, being like, oh, would be really good for me, right? Like this might be the ideal like promotion or job or something coming in for you that you're like, okay, this is what I really want. Or this is something I'd really excel at, right? And you're like, oh, I should jump on this, right? So I like that. In your future, we got the Eight of Cups. It's kind of walking away from something. Kind of, feeling like you deserve better, right? Not necessarily saying that you like I'm better than everyone else, but just knowing that like something's not working out and you want to move on, right? You know that there's something better out there for you. Like maybe you're in a relationship and you can tell like neither one of you are going to be getting any further. Like this is going to be it, right? Like there's no willingness to improve the situation or change, right? So that could be it. You could be just walking away from a relationship, a job as well. Maybe there's just like you're at a dead-end job and there's no like upward progression for you, like all the people ahead of you are like, I'm hanging on to this job for dear life. Like my full-time job. I know that like there's just no room for like forward momentum, right? It's very much a dead-end job, unfortunately, right? But that's what this is saying. It's like, just, maybe you're like, no, I'm done. I'm going to go find another path, right? So I like that. So with the intuition of the High Priestess, it kind of makes me feel like that this situation is what it is. So maybe that opportunity that's come in the past is a new job for you. And you're realizing, well, I'm going to walk away from this old job I have. Like, the heck with this. Or, again, a relationship. Maybe, like, you have this young at heart person that's just getting in touch with their emotions. And you realize maybe they're a little too immature for you right now. And you're looking for something more serious. So, yeah, could be that. Could be you walking away from someone like that. And the regeneration card sort of saying across all of this that it's a time of you building, I would say yourself back up, rather than building up someone else or building up a connection. Especially with this, like, walking away. I would say it's like you being like, okay, no, I'm gonna get back to my full strength. I've been giving away too much of myself at this time to others for whatever the situation may be. But let's get you some clarifiers and outcome card here. Or Sagittarius. Jeez. I just did Leo's reading and I was calling them everything but Leo. But we'll get you some clarifiers and outcome card. Remember, you can leave a like. I really appreciate that. You can subscribe as well and hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. You can also check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one. Get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. Because we are pretty complicated creatures, right? Not bound by a single astrological sign. But let's go ahead and get you your clarifiers. So, between the Page of Cups and the High Priestess, we got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a card of a choice to be made, right? All the twos are about that, like making a choice, deciding between this or that. So with this opportunity being presented, it's like, are you going to take the opportunity, or are you going to let it slip by? Are you going to continue and stick around with this person who's just developing? Or are you going to just start developing your own emotions and feelings? Or are you just going to, leave them be? Or are you going to just say, no, I'm complete. I don't need to develop my feelings and emotions. So it could be a choice that way. It could also be a soulmate coming in, right? So maybe you have that intuition that your soulmate is out there for you if you're looking for love, right? That this person isn't your soulmate. Or maybe they are. It just depends. You would know, like with the High Priestess here, you know deep down in your gut whether they are or not. And this is saying, like, if you know that they are, stick with them. If you know that they're not, leave them behind, right? Walk away. I feel like it's more of a walk away with the Eight of Cups here in the future. Like you're walking away from this person or this thing. But between the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups, we got the Page of Swords. We got double pages, so a real start of something, or some young at heart person. But the Page of Swords is someone who's just getting started in thoughts and communication, right? That's what swords are about. So this could be, again, a person coming in. This could be you. This could be just you starting to get a conversation going and get a communication going. So maybe if it is with an opportunity, like putting in a resume, trying to communicate to them, like, yes, I am a person that, you should hire for this job, or you should promote to do this position, right? Like just getting that kind of ball rolling that way. Or it could be you just opening a dialogue with your partner, or, someone else. If you're single, opening a dialogue with somebody else on like a dating app or something, trying to get a hold and get that ball going. So some sort of talking here, and there's just walking away. So maybe walking away from the single life, right? Realizing the single life's not all it's cracked up to be. Walking away from your current partner, right? And like after having a discussion and realizing you two are different people, right? Or again, getting the ball rolling on that application, on that new job, on that promotion, what have you. For an outcome card, we got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a card of sort of fears, anxieties, stresses. It's all in your head, right? It's all just kind of like stuff that you're like really freaking out about. But it's actually nothing to worry about. It's just, you getting yourself kind of worked up. We'll get another card going here. Six of Cups. Yeah, just card of balance. Just try to be balanced. Don't try to like feel like you got to correct everything with this. Like not correct everything, but feel like you have to like overcorrect for something that's not broken, right? Balance. Like you want to strive for balance. So balance, or with the Six of Cups can also be someone coming in from the past. So maybe you're walking away from the person you're with now and someone from your past is coming in and being like, oh, hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while, Sagittarius. What are you doing this Saturday, right? Something like that. Or, you know, it could be also just someone coming into your past to try to give you enlightenment, right? Try to give you some knowledge, right? Like, here's like what I did in that situation, or here's how I am successful or something. But the Six of Cups can also be just gifts coming in. So I would say you're in the future, like, try not to worry too much about things going on. Like, if like you're kind of in this spot where it feels like there's a lot of anxieties and fears and nightmares for you, just realize that that's just in your head. Like, that's not what's actually happening in front of you, right? But I like that, Sagittarius. I hope that helps you out in the weeks to come. Remember, again, you can like and subscribe, hit that bell icon. Appreciate all the support. That way you never miss a video. And you can also check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one if you haven't already. But most importantly, I hope to see you, Sagittarius, in the next video.